Hi there, I'm Doug Quick. While looking through some old family video, I found this short gem. This goes back to 1988 when my father and I took a ride to the southwest of Taylorville on Illinois Route 48. We crossed the old highway bridge that has since been replaced by a more modern structure, I believe back in the early 1990s. The levee over the South Fork floodplain was also raised a few feet as the roadway had flooded in the past. After we crossed, we decided to backtrack a little to revisit one of the only places we ever did anything together back in the early 1970s, and that was fishing from the Half-Acre Bridge. We turned the short county road that extended north from just east of the bridge. That road used to make a 90-degree turn to the west and eventually cross the old Half-Acre Bridge. Since the bridge was no longer used, the county quit maintaining the road that approached the bridge from the east. What you see there is how it looked at 1988, about 10 to 15 years after it was abandoned. And nature began to reclaim that roadway, as you can see. When I took this video, there was no YouTube, so it was just a video keepsake for me and my family. I recorded it on my full-size VHS camcorder I rested on my shoulder while trying to keep my balance and avoid tripping on the ruts and the potholes in the former roadway. As we approached the bridge, it looked so familiar. Even though nature had tried to reclaim the bridge deck, it looked fairly solid. One thing, though, was the loss of the guardrails that were on the sides of the structure on both sides of the deck. Obviously, someone had scavengered the rails from the bridge, which would probably affect the structure at least somewhat. And there is the South Fork of the Sangamon River under the main, larger overhead span of the bridge. It was a single-lane bridge, as you can see. Here's my dad pointing out where we would cast our lines to fish off the river bottom, resting our rods up against the rails and while comfortably sitting in the folding lawn chairs there waiting for a bite. Well, we did catch a lot of catfish, but always threw them back in the river before we left. Even in 1988, the bridge began to fall apart. Here's the way it looked about 30 years later. Thank you for watching.